For the first time in her life, Adaeze wasn't just surviving anymore. She was happy. Not the careful, controlled kind of happiness she usually allowed herself. Real happiness. The kind that softened people from the inside. Jonathan had somehow become part of her everyday life so naturally that she no longer remembered what her days felt like before him. The morning messages, the random phone calls, the way he always noticed when something was wrong before she said a word. And little by little, without realizing it, Adaeze stopped carrying the same heaviness she had lived with for years. People noticed it. Her smile came easier now. Her voice sounded lighter. Even the way she walked into rooms had changed. "You've been different lately," one of her friends told her one afternoon with a quiet smile. Adaeze tried to deny it at first, but deep down, she knew exactly why. Because for the first time in a very long time, someone made her feel chosen, not admired from a distance, not tolerated, not needed for status or appearances. Chosen. Jonathan listened to her in ways nobody else ever had. He remembered small details she forgot mentioning. He paid attention to silences other people ignored. And somehow, being around him no longer felt exhausting. It felt safe. That evening, they spent hours together near the beach, while the sun disappeared slowly behind the water. They walked hand in hand along the shoreline, laughing about things that would have sounded meaningless to anyone else. But somehow, with him, even ordinary conversations felt important. At one point, Adaeze caught herself looking at Jonathan while he was talking, and suddenly realizing she had completely let her guard down around him. That realization should have terrified her. Instead, it made her feel warm. Later that night, after Jonathan walked her home, Adaeze stood alone beside her apartment window, holding her phone close to her chest. And quietly, for the first time in a very long time, Adaeze smiled without forcing it. Because somewhere between the late-night conversations, the laughter, and the way Jonathan looked at her, she had stopped feeling alone. And for the first time in her life, that feeling no longer scared her.